Hello, my name is Miguel Raban, and I'll be presenting my Geodatabase project on the influence of garment factories on different water bodies in Bangladesh. The idea came from different textile industries and different textile brands looking to Bangladesh to actually create some of their apparel products. Bangladesh is a hub of a lot of the garment industry, and this because of their influence on fast fashion and in apparel making in general. It would be interesting to see the influence some of these factors have on, say, for instance, a river or a lake nearby. Overall view of the actual area includes the Bangladesh uh, country itself in brown. In yellow, you would see there the Chittagong region, which is you could say a province, and then found underneath that would be the garment factory points in green, as well as some different water bodies in blue, light blue, or in dark blue. Now, the Chittagong region, as you can see here, is comprised mainly of different coastal areas. In the very background, you can make out a USGS Earth Explorer Landsat satellite image of the region of Chittagong, just to be used as a reference point for the actual project. Um, Another interesting point to make out was the idea that the city of Chittagong is very much so an urbanized area. So another point or another piece of data that was collected were police stations found within the Chittagong City. There are almost totaling about 30 or so police stations found within Chittagong City itself. And as you can also see, right, the sphere of influence surrounding that city in respect to the actual water bodies nearby. So again, Chittagong City here is very much so an urbanized area. The roads surrounding it in light pink color, you can see there in the slide, actually show a network of a lot of road systems within the city. Actually, believe it or not, is actually more sporadic, more chaotic roads that are always intertwining. Think of it more as like alleyways found within the actual city of Chittagong, and then outside would be larger, more pronounced roads. As you can see, the Karnatali River actually runs right through and into the Bay of Bengal, right past Chittagong City, and this river is highly contested and highly used by the people surrounding the area. So regardless of the inhabitants of Chittagong City, there are people upstream who may use it for their own recreational uses or for other uses as well. And from that river, it is connected to the actual Karnatali estuary, which is the larger dark blue body of water. So in order to understand the sphere of influence surrounding Chittagong City, what I did was I created a Euclidean. I performed a Euclidean distance of water bodies surrounding Chittagong City in respect to the river. So as you can see, in red would show a distance marker and the closest sphere of influence for most of these garment factories. These garment factories are, since they're so close and since of their immediate location towards the river, their influence is greatly increased. So think of it as being whatever they produce, that whole area would be almost contaminated. Think air pollution, think water pollution, garment waste, fabric, textile waste, and because if it's an urban environment, a lot of other pollutants as well. Now, concerning the larger body of water, is since because of its location in Chittagong, in respect to Chittagong City, its influence is not as pronounced. However, as you can see in the very northwest part of the map there, you will see another actual garment factory with another sphere of influence that may also relatively affect the larger body of water, or known as the Karnatali estuary. But as you can see, uh, these garment factories held a lot of significance in respect to the different water bodies surrounding them. Their sphere of influence could greatly impact the people surrounding these areas, and the water and the actual water body itself, as it as it becomes polluted, may spill out to the Bay of Bengal, or may affect groundwater resources, or it may even affect ecosystems surrounding these rivers. But for the most part, different humanitarian efforts are always being made to ensure that these water bodies are always being kept safe, or at least garment factories are following standards that reflect high environmental safety. Provided on this slide are the resources for the metadata. It's a shareable Google Drive where you can view all of the actual feature classes that were found within the Geodatabase that I've used for this project. And if there are any questions, please feel free to reach out. Thank you.